Hello everyone and welcome to another beautiful day in the Cotswolds. I have been bringing you to this region in my past couple of videos, which I invite you to see if you haven't yet, and today I am starting with a visit to the Daylesford Christmas Market, which took place a couple of weeks ago over a very festive few days. At the Daylesford Christmas Market, which I really recommend visiting if you are in the region when it takes place, they bring together some of the most beautiful and best brands from around the region, and there are many festive activities that put you right in the Christmas mood. On the day I arrived to check into a beautiful cottage in the Daylesford Village, the weather was absolutely beautiful, and I just spent a couple of hours roaming around the market, buying a couple of gifts for family and friends, and watching the carols with a warm beverage in hands. As the sun started setting, we headed to check into our beautiful and very cozy cottage in the Daylesford Village. In a few moments, I'll be sharing a quick tour of the cottage, but after getting comfortably settled in, I got my FOREO FAQ 202 for a quick skincare routine, something I've been doing for a while during most of my trips, and that has helped my skin feel brighter and healthier than before. Lately, I've been starting the treatment by applying the FAQ Red Light Peptide Serum, which further amplifies the results of the therapy. I always find it very easy to bring the FAQ 202 with me, as it's very lightweight and I can do these quick treatments already built into the app, which make use of the 8 different wavelengths that have been scientifically proven to help reduce signs of skin aging, whether it is sunspots, sagging, blemishes, or others. FOREO is now offering amazing holiday deals, and on top of that, you can enjoy my 35% discount code on almost all FOREO products. This is the perfect opportunity to treat yourself or someone you love with the FOREO skincare devices as a perfect Christmas gift. For this couple of days in the Daylesford Village, we stayed in the Bluebell Cottage, a very cozy 2 bedroom cottage, just a few minutes away from the Daylesford Farmshop and not far away from the villages of Kingham, Oddington or even Stow-on-the-Wold. We were welcomed with a few beautiful gifts from the Bamford brand, like this orange-looking chocolate and a nighttime pillow mist with a ceramic disc diffuser. I then sat by the fireplace to write my Christmas postcards while having a cup of tea and watching the fire crackling.
I'm out on a last minute spree, hoping to find that something that makes you see that I love you.
For dinner, we headed to the Wild Rabbit in the neighboring village of Kingham. The Wild Rabbit has a cozy traditional pub right in the front, where you can sit for drinks and light bites by the fireplace. But it has also a sophisticated restaurant in the back, with views to the kitchen and with a menu that celebrates the local culinary traditions with a very considerate and delicate approach. The following morning started with a very moody weather and some rain, which is not a problem if you are spending a Christmas holiday in the English countryside. After having a cup of tea, we put on our wellies and went for breakfast at the Wild Rabbit, where we will then meet Ashley from the Daylesford team, who will take us on a walk around Kingham and the Daylesford farm. I initially was a bit unsure about going for a country walk in the rain, but in the end it was a great time as the whole landscape and even the village of Kingham were very quiet and serene, and everything looked so beautifully bucolic, exactly the image one has of the English countryside in the winter. Along the way, Ashley taught us about the history of Kingham, its people, and the lands and hills around, from the lords that once owned these estates to how the Bamford family now leads the effort to promote a very mindful, organic production in the vast lands that they own and manage. After drying up from the walk, and as the rain gave no quarter yet, we headed for the remainder of the morning to the Daylesford Home and Garden Shop to get some inspiration for my Christmas decoration back at home. In the afternoon, the sun finally came back out, and we went to the very picturesque but always busy village of Bourton-on-the-Water.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. For every year this Christmas tree brings to us such...
It is always so very nice to walk along the river, explore the different shops and cafes in Bourton, and if you are traveling with children, they will especially appreciate the model village that replicates the whole of Bourton in a much smaller but walkable scale. To end the afternoon, we then went on a short 30-minute walk along the river towards Lower Slaughter, a small but incredibly beautiful and charming village right next to Bourton, which gets much fewer people and it's perfect for relaxing and contemplating its beautiful corners and architecture. I hope you enjoyed another festive video in the Cotswolds. If you haven't seen it, I shared an extra video during this past week from the region, and if you want to get in a full countryside festive mood, this series of videos in the Cotswolds, as well as the one I made last year, are the playlist you are looking for. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one, and I wish you a very festive holiday season.